as with the larger DB12, which replaced the DB11. The so-called new Vantage is just a heavy facelift of its 6-year-old predecessor, with updated styling, an overhauled interior, and substantially more power than before. Australian arrival timing is yet to be announced. It is due to arrive first as a coupe. Though a new Roadster has been photographed testing overseas, powering the Vantage is the same 4.0-liter twin-turbocharged petrol V8 sourced from Mercedes-AMG, but outputs have shot from 375 cabo 685 mm to 489 cabo 800 nm. The increases of 30% and 15% respectively are attributed to modified cam profiles and compression ratios, larger turbochargers, and increased cooling. At 3.4 seconds, it is 0.2 of a second quicker from 0 to 100 km/h than the larger and more expensive but heavier DB12, which has 500 km 800 nm from the same engine, as well as the outgoing Vantage. Aston Martin claims a top speed of 325 km/h, with the engine mated to a retuned, quicker shifting 8-speed automatic transmission and rear-wheel drive. Additions and changes include a launch control system, new final drive ratio, a redesign in cooling system with an extra low-temperature radiator and 2 new auxiliary coolers, an upgraded oil cooler, and airflow changes that see a 50% increase in the amount of cold air reaching the radiators. Body stiffness has reportedly been improved with a repositioned front crossmember claimed to aid steering feel, plus a stiffer and lighter front engine brace, additional strengthening between the rear suspension towers and stiffer front and rear undertrays. New generation. Adaptive dampers join retuned electric power steering with a non-isolated column, a new electronic limited slip differential, and a smarter stability control system with 8 settings, according to Aston Martin. Standard are 21-inch forged alloy wheels, wrapped in 275/35 front and 325/30 rear. Michelin Pilot Sport S5 tires said to have been developed for the car. The standard brakes are 400mm front and 360mm rear cast iron discs, with a retuned brake booster claimed to give the pedal greater confidence, with carbon ceramic discs, which save 27 kilos in unsprung mass, available as an option. The latest Vantage appears to share much of its body shell with its predecessor, but it has been widened by 30mm and focuses its changes on a restyled front fascia with new matrix LED headlights. The main front air intake is said to be 38% larger, with a 29% increase in mass airflow, plus new air intakes on either side, and a restyled lower splitter. Other visual changes include the wider wheel arches, restyled front wheel arch vents, frameless door mirrors, presenting door handles, and a new rear bumper with side vents and larger tailpipes. Inside, the Vantage swaps the aging Mercedes-sourced infotainment system for a 10.25-inch touchscreen designed in-house with wireless Apple CarPlay, but no mention of Android Auto, satellite navigation, and support for an Aston Martin smartphone app. While the screen is larger and now touch-activated, there remain physical switches and dials for the gear selector, drive mode, and climate control, and override shortcuts for suspension stiffness, exhaust mode, stability control settings, lane keep assist, and parking sensors. The instrument display is now a fully digital widescreen panel, and the car includes an SIM for internet connectivity. Standard is an 11-speaker, 390-watt Aston Martin branded sound system with the option of a 15-speaker, 1170-watt Bowers & Wilkins system designed for the car. Production of the 2024 Aston Martin Vantage is due to commence by the end of March, ahead of first deliveries overseas by the end of June.